This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. Tanzanians are mourning the death of school children that were killed on Tuesday. A senior government official in Tanzania said on Monday 10 school children have been killed in a fire at a privately owned primary school dormitory in the north of the country. The facility, said to be housing 74 pupils, caught fire, and some of the pupils could not escape on time because of the impact. 7 other children suffered burns. Regional Commissioner for Kagera Police, Marco Gaguti, said the police, fire department, and other government officials have started an investigation into the cause of the fire, which is yet unknown. Gaguti said investigators are expected to establish the cause in the next 14 days, as police are working with relatives of the pupils to identify charred bodies. The opposition coalition, which led mass protests in Mali ahead of last month's coup, has rejected a transition charter to establish an 18-month interim government until an election could take place. The military leaders, opposition, and civil society groups held 3 days of talks over the weekend towards a move to civilian-led transitional government. The M5 RFP group said the document released by the junta after the meeting was an attempt by military leaders to grab and confiscate power. A meeting has been planned for today, Tuesday, in Accra between ECOWAS and Mali. Regional powers have pushed for a swift transition back to civilian rule as they worry that political instability could undermine a years-long fight against armed groups across West Africa. ECOWAS has warned the government must give power to a civilian leader to head a one-year transition period by today, or the country could face further sanctions. The M5 RFP coalition in Mali says it has rejected a political charter pushed through by the military junta. M5 RFP said the final version of the charter did not reflect the result of negotiations, which it said included the majority choice of a civilian interim president. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone, or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Medics in Morocco have staged a protest over what they call working conditions and staff shortages as the coronavirus pandemic surged in the country. The medics say working conditions are so bad for some frontline workers handling a surging coronavirus outbreak in Morocco. There are also concerns over inadequate staffing and poorly equipped facilities. The kingdom recorded a record for 2,430 cases on Friday and has confirmed more than 1,000 new cases every day since July, the steepest increase among its North African nations. Despite an intense 3-month lockdown, the virus spread in Morocco and surged after restrictions were lifted, reaching more than 86,000 cases in total. Unions representing health workers said some intensive care units in hospitals are overrun, while other wards are full. The National Nurses Movement said at least 526 of their members had been infected, aggravating staff shortages. King Mohammed VI said last month that the health situation does not leave much room for optimism. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.